My name is Puya Sadeghi. I am a Master of Media student at RMIT, and I've been doing photography for 3 years. Now I'm learning filmmaking and other stuff related to screen production. So my undergrad was actually in music. At the second year of my undergrad degree, I found out that it's getting harder for me to continue that major. But I finalized that and I finished. At the same time, I started to search about other degrees, and I want my future postgrad degree to be in creative fields like filmmaking and photography. And finally, I decided to study media at RMIT, which is kind of inclusive of both photography and videography at the same time. There are so many photographers out there, and the competition is really high. Smartphones and other new photography devices like mirrorless cameras. It's been quite really easy for people to take high quality picture, and they can do that themselves. And this makes it hard to survive for people whose the main source of income is photography. So there is another thing related to competition. On some freelance platforms like Airtasker, which I'm pretty much active on that since I've been in Australia. For each photography job or task, there are around 20 different photographers who are quoting or offering to do the task. And it's really hard to single out yourself among all the competitors and show yourself to the employer to be picked up. Having a creative eye is a must to be a photographer, and your eyes should be active in your life. I think another good thing to have to be a photographer is that to be outgoing or be able to communicate with people in a good manner, and that's generally a good thing in all aspects. But I think for photography that's necessary to be a good leader and communicator with other people. There are two kinds of cameras that photographers mainly use these days. So they are Canon and Nikon. I'm really good at operating Canon cameras, but on my own camera, previously it was a Canon 600D, and now I have a full frame. I switched to full frame, as a lot of photographers do these days. I hope that I can borrow some Nikon camera from other photographers and practice with that to be able to operate both of these popular brands. I'm from Iran, and in our country, parents are suggestive for their children actually, to do engineering or medicine or other stuff, that they think that it has better career perspectives. I told my parents that I want to do in creative field like photography or music. They weren't so much happy, but anyway, they've been supportive of me so far.